Workout. I broke up with her, it ain't workout. 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 I broke up with her, it ain't workout. Oh, look, my new work like the workout. She in the mirror trying to work out. Like workout. Look, pole dance. Pole. Yeah. Look, pole dance. Pole. What's up? Girl, I don't need you, I just want you. She said I need to tell you something. Boy, look, I'm a freak, but I'm a woman. Hold up, she used to be my favorite cheerleader. I ain't mad, cause she's a paralegal. With a bag, say Chanel on her purse. She ain't playing with these hoes. I'm hell in my blunt. She keep playing on the pole. What you know? Girl, you got a vibe. Show. She gon' show after 95. I just wanna lay you up. I just wanna lay some pipe. She get paid for fashion over, so she need a stomach tight. Fucking a ride, pole there. Her DMs full of you niggas who got no chances. My DMs full of you bitches and some broke rappers. Hold that, I digress. Fix two birds with just one pitch. She need DN, can't find gym. I told her workout. I broke up with her, it ain't workout. Oh, look, my new word like the workout. She in the mirror trying to work out.
How y'all doing? I'm here. Just give me 1 minute. I gotta get some stuff around. What a night.
I heard all of the best things in life come to you for free. I say, baby, I know you ain't never met no bitch like me. He said, I heard you about your money. I ain't think you was a freak. I invited all these bitches and they popping it for me. Work out. I took his money, then I burnt that. Hey, skirt that. Fucking with me, you gon' get turned out. Yeah, work that. Now bend it over, blow your back out. Make him tap out. Bow. Hey, loving my pimpin', he made me his lady. I'm driving a Porsche with a bitch named Mercedes. All of these niggas be begging for pussy, ain't giving it to him. I'm making them pay me. I'm a finesse him and I'm a romance him. He got in his pussy and shook like a dancer. I need a boo with a real big old round.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Put up 20-inch blades like I'm Lil Troy. Never sell everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the liquor. G-Wagon, all the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S pumping for that boy. You was talking shit in the beginning. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. I know I pissed you off to see me winning. See the igloo in my mouth and I be grinning. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Everywhere I go, catch me on the block like a Mutombo. 750 Lambo in the Utah snow. Trunk in the front like that shit Dumbo, yeah. Cut the roof off like a nip touch. Pull up to the house with some big butts. Turn the kitchen counter to a strip club. Me and Drake came for the. When I got quiet, all of y'all disappeared. Before I dropped Sony, none of y'all really care. Now they always say congratulations to the kid. And this is not a 40, but I'm pouring out this shit. Used to have a lot, but I got more now. Made another hit, cause I got bored now. Always going for it, never pump fourth down. Last call, Hail Mary, Prescott, touchdown, hey.
Brad went nuts. Brandon got, dude, so many big news.
It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma probably know me.
Yo, we got baller news. Brad Warner went big at the store. Brandon Bourne bought a crib. I don't know if I was supposed to share that B. I'm sorry. But all right, he said it. He said it on here before I got it. So I didn't want to do it. Gabby rocks. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you're here. But we got some history here, man. You got to understand. Brad Warner's been with us forever. B's been with us forever. Brandon bought a crib today. New episode of Cribs coming soon with Brandon. Brad Warner got paid. Brad Warner went and bought FOTL Select Fam. All right, y'all. I'm going to rip it. I know I'm late. Listen, I've been working all night. I want to rip cards as bad as you do, but we got things to celebrate. And when you're here for a while, I'll celebrate you guys too. But, like, we got to celebrate family. So I got a call from Brad Warner tonight. I never get calls. Like, I get texts nonstop. I get 1,000 messages a day. But Brad Warner called me tonight. Chris Vogt called me tonight. And Brandon Bourne called me tonight. And the worst part about it was, I'm working. I'm painting ceilings. This is how I paint ceilings, apparently. But, like, it was a long shaft. I was painting ceilings and stuff. And it was awful because I couldn't talk to anybody. And I felt bad because my father-in-law was like, dude, get to work. He's good. He's good about it. He knows I have calls and messages and stuff. He doesn't give me a hard time. I felt bad. Because, like, we went to the store and my Cash App card would not work. And I, like, was messaging guys, like, why is Cash App down? So, like, I shut down Kohl's Hardware with my card. It shut it down. But long story short, your loss or my loss is your gain. My loss of time is your gain. I threw in a brand new hobby box. This was not a part of the break, guys. I felt awful. I know. And then Kelly, like, I call Kelly. To be fair, Kelly, you were with your kid. I don't answer when I get the few minutes with my kid I get. I call Kelly before the break, and I'm like, oh, come on, I got to ask him, is there any of these teams gone? And he's like, dude, I'm with my kid. I'm like, oh, it's cool, don't answer. All right, for the new people, it's awful. I was typing the list up, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I know this name. And like Ricky Dewar's not been with us forever. Joseph Judge, I don't know. Jeremy Pullman, you've been with us before. Everyone else is like a regular, but you guys, I'm sorry if you're new. This is not common. But look, I threw in like a $60 box of cards, and I'm throwing in 2 $5 credits. All right. Don't fax Brandon. That hand motion was legit. Let's do this.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You're just all jealous because I can make money elsewhere if I need to. Like right here. Come on. It's after hours, guys. It's 11:48, right? This is like Silk Stockings. Who won that Silk Stockings credit, by the way? Does anyone remember? Was it Logan? Corey Kelly maybe won it. I think it was Corey Kelly won Silk Stockings. I couldn't believe it. All right, this is bonus box. Let me get the recording button started. Yeah, the USA TV show Silk Stockings on after Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, let's do this.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's be honest. You're all looking for breaks, and no one's breaking. I mean, there might be a few people, but you're glad because now everything's shut down and we got breaks. Out of 99, LaShawn McCoy. Dude, what a long freaking night. Let me tell you. I'm telling you this right now. If I get an offer on my house this weekend, Brandon, it never ends. And this is the worst part. I have 2 of them, and I'm not complaining. We are fortunate enough to have a house, but, like, I'm paying out them. It's not like I have 2 houses. Like, I'm in miserable trouble right now. But it's part of life. It's a stage in life, and, you know, you swallow it and you take it. They do. And I'm, like, trying to get this break room finished so bad. I'm in this temporary situation. I got a message from David Lawrence today, and he had a package with me. And it's not anything big. It's like a one single break. And apparently, hey, Patrick Mahomes, rookie. And I told him, I said, dude, this is awful. Like, it's here, I know, and I found it. We're good. But I hate being disorganized. And this is like my nightmare, man. I am transitional right now. And I don't like that, man. I am an organized person. You have to be to do this. I promise you that right now. If I wasn't organized before, if I was somewhat organized, I'm now super organized. That being said, man, I'm just ready to sell the old house. So, for those of you who don't know, what happened? 12 out of 49, Tyreek Hill. You don't see too many of these parallels. Our pipes busted in our house we were trying to sell. We were fortunate enough to find a house that we've been looking for forever. We want our kids in the same district. My wife and I are both teachers. So we want our kids in the same district that we teach in. And we found a house, but unfortunately it's winter and it sucks to sell houses in winter, especially around here. So, long story short, we got it, but we had to sell our old house, and all of our pipes in our old house broke. Like thousands and thousands of dollars of damage. So, after they fixed the pipes, there were still a lot of work that the people who did the plumbing and stuff didn't want to fix, like our floors and stuff. Dude, for the Buffalo Bills, out of 99, we keep pulling nice cards. Look at that parallel. Tre'Davious White going to the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be Austin Linderwell. Brandon, I actually was never in New York. A lot of people think I am because I'm a Bills fan. A Mahomes patch, Brad. What's the Mahomes patch number 2? That's awesome, Brad. Yeah, I tried to get us some select first off the line very hard. I couldn't get any. It's just all there is to it. I don't get any, like, I have no access to first off the line that anybody else has. Like, even the guys that I get cards from, they don't have it. I saw Blowout was offering money. They had like a wanted poster out for first off the line. They didn't get as much as they had hoped for. They do the same thing. Blowout and all of them do the same thing that any of us do. They all go through PaniniAmerica.net. And the unfortunate thing is that Panini has shorted that and then has worked out deals with people, I believe. It sold out in 17 seconds. It was impossible. Yeah, I never, Brandon, I never lived in New York. I've always been in Pennsylvania. But a lot of people think I'm from New York because I'm a huge Bills fan. I just don't want to be a Steelers or an Eagles fan. Speaking of which, Matt Collins. Nothing wrong with... I like the Eagles and I like the Steelers, man. Honest to God, I do. I was born and raised a Buffalo Bills fan. The reason being my dad's family is from Buffalo. Like, in the heart of Buffalo. Blue-collar Buffalo. Oh, no, not... Brandon, a lot of people think I'm from Buffalo, man. For real. A lot of people honestly think I'm from Buffalo. But, unfortunately... I was raised a Buffalo Bills fan. And it is like blue collar to the fullest. Those people are the salt of the earth kind of thing, man. And the football area is the best part of that left. Now they're trying to raise the area up. Last few times I was there, the banking industry is coming in a little bit, and there's all these young interns, and like it's kind of a poppin' area now. Which is cool, man. It's fun for the games, but it's temporary. At a $2.99, Dan Fouts. We'll be friends when I get you your front row seat to the Ravens game, Brandon. It's alright. We don't have to be friends now. I'll just let you make up for that comment that we're not friends when I get front row seats to the Ravens game. So Buffalo plays Baltimore this year, and it's in Buffalo. We play the AFC North. So we play the AFC North and the NFC East. And it sucks because, like, we get 2 of those teams at home. My dad has front row season tickets. They're not mine. My dad had them. He waits forever for these seats. And there's a chance we may have 5 this year instead of 3. So I got a hold of some of our Ravens fans because the worst part about it is that we get the NFC East, and I love... Dude, I kind of like the Cowboys. Zeke and Dak. Nope, we don't get them. And I have, like, a lot of Cowboys in-laws. Dude, Hot Pack. My father-in-law is a huge Cowboys fan. Now, that game's in Dallas. And then the other game is The Giants, because I want to see Saquon, right? That's in New Jersey. So we get the Eagles. I mean, my dad's like, come on, we get to see Carson Wentz. I'm like, yeah, maybe. Probably Nick Foles. And then I probably won't go to any of those games. Jadeveon Clowney, 2/99. Player worn. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that card. Playoff pedigrees. Jadeveon Clowney going to the Houston Texans. It's going to be David Matt. There we go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Kelly says, piss on the Cowboys. Kelly, honestly, if this is the sad thing, Kelly, I don't know if someone was like, what's Kelly's favorite NFL team? So we're just done with the free box. That was just the free box. Guys, let me real quick before we move on to the real break say I am sorry for my delay. I'll show you. I mean, I posted one picture inside of the in the chat, like the comment thread. What a night. What a night. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I hope we get an offer on our house. It needs it. We've put a lot of, like, our house is, that old house is small, but it is gorgeous. We get lots of compliments on it. It's just we have two boys and we outgrew it. The boys take up a lot of space. Girls take up a lot of bathroom space. Boys just take up space. I mean, like, my 3-year-old has a queen-size bed. I guess it's a full-size bed. Dude, try sleeping on a full-size bed with a 3-year-old. They like act like they're a freaking elephant, man. My son literally goes, Dad, move, and kicked me out of bed the other day. I fell out of bed. I'm like, dude. He laughs. He's like, I'm like, you're such a dick, dude. My wife's just asleep next to him. Like, granted, with 3 of us trying to fall asleep on a full-size bed. Because why would we sleep in our bed? I don't know. Anyhow, we grew out of that house. So it was time to go. And it's sad because I love that house. But, God, I'm so sick of fixing stuff. Brandon, you're going to get to see soon, man. You own a house. There's always... Ask who said it earlier. Brandon Hunt. See, Kelly knows. Oh, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Hunt. I saw you say you saw a game at the Ralph. Is that place not nuts? Someone said to me tonight. There you go. JJ Watt out of 299. Ralph Wilson Stadium is insane, dude. It is. We saw the Monday night game this year where they retired Thurman Thomas's number. There was a point in that game where I honestly thought our seats were going to just unbuckle from the bolts. And Brandon, capitalize on that. Because I'm telling you right now, Brandon said that's the situation with his house. If you're on Facebook, guys, I don't know why, but I can't see any messages. Let me pop over on Facebook and just see if I can see messages if I hop on this way. Yeah, Brandon, capitalize on that. I mean, you obviously already put your offer in and stuff. But it's to that point where those people just want to get rid of that house. Out of 99, Landon Collins. We said that the reason we stopped at 2 kids, Brandon, was like, oh, we can keep this house that we love forever. Forever. Brad, are you all right, man? I just saw your message. You don't even remember the last 3 hours. I mean, I've been there before. Brad, what can I play for you? Let's wake Brad up. Wake up, Brad! Got you all. You all just woke up. Brad, do not fall asleep driving, man. That's a beautiful card. 4 out of 25. Buffalo Bills going out to Austin Linderwell. What a beautiful card. Brandon, and you know what, man? Brandon, how old are you, man? I think you said you're like older, right? You're like 20 something. 28, Brandon. Are you 28? I'm gonna tell Kelly. Don't worry. I got B real quick. I got a story for Brandon. Cause Brandon, I said the same thing before. Let me tell you a story. Let me take you down memory lane in my life. Out of 63, Kelly says, "Oh, dude, kids are the worst." Kelly, and they're the greatest. Like Kelly just said, kids are great, and I'm like, they are. And then he said, they are the what did he say? They piss you off. Oh, so you're real young, dude. You yeah. So I was 30. Yeah, I turned 30. Yep. And all the teachers are like, "Oh, when are you guys having kids?" Because my wife and I work in the same. I'm like, dude, we're good. Like, we're having fun. We went to Boston and saw the Yankees play the Red Sox. We ate hot dogs at the lower depths in Boston. I mean, we ate next to the what do they call it? The monster there. I mean, we had a trip, man, and it was awesome. Out of 290, Mike Evans. And then a couple weeks later, we were talking in Boston, and we're like, like this is fun. We had a dog. We bought a dog like 3 months in a house, 3 months into dating each other, my wife and I. I knew my wife for 2 weeks, and she's like, "Should we look for houses?" I was like, "Done." We knew right away. My wife and I knew right away. We were like, "This is it. This is happening." And I still feel that way about her. Like if I met her today, I'd probably still say the same thing. That being said, we got a dog like 3 months in, and we're like, our dog's our life. My wife hates our dog now, by the way. We have kids. Once you have kids, I just had this conversation with the girl. We had stopping at a drink after we were done, and I'm gonna be straight up. We earned a drink after we worked tonight, and she's like, I had been there before. We hadn't been in this town in a while that I live in, and we stopped in to have a beer, and she goes, "Oh, you bring your dog?" 1 of 10, Russell Wilson. Going to the Seattle Seahawks. Who is that? I got to sort these. That's a nice card right there. Jamar Evans. Dude, check that out. That's a sweet card. 1 of 10. So the girl says, "Hey, is your dog out in the car?" I'm like, "Nah, man, my dog's at home." And I tell you the story because my dog went everywhere with me before kids. No matter where I went. And now it's like, the dog doesn't exist, Brandon. And I said, the other Brandon has two kids, a mortgage payment, and an amount of debt. So anyhow, Brandon, I told all the teachers, long story short again, as always, all my long stories are short until they get long again. I said, never kids. I love my dog, Macy. Love my dog, Macy. Great freaking dog, right, Kelly? Great freaking dog. Sam Darnold out of 399. And then we had kids, and I still love my dog. I go up at night, I lay with my dog, I get my dog treats, I walk my dog outside. My dog will lay up the basement door, and when I come up, my dog jumps all over me. My dog loves me to no end. But there's going to be a time, Brandon, you may have kids. And if you don't, that's awesome. But don't ever say you won't have kids, because it will haunt you. Mike Evans. Hey, Marquez Valdez Scantling out of 49. It's not a J-Dot. Hey, guys, Brad's awake. Everyone say hi, Brad. Brad, if you type POW, I will send you a box of cards. Brad, if you type the word POW right now, I will send you a box of cards. All you have to do is type the word POW. And then put JRS next to it, though. I will send you a box of cards. Woo-wee! Hey, look at that! That's kind of nasty. I'm going to mag case this up. 22 out of 25. Who got the Patriots? Christine. Brad will not say pow.
Pow!
That's funny. I will give Brad a box of cards if he types pow right now. He won't do it. That's funny. He hates the fact that Josh Ryan Scott, his buddy Josh, Whoopi won't say pow for his buddy Josh. That's funny. I get it. He hates it. I know this is just a 22 out of 25 elite. Do you guys look it up, man? This would probably sell for as much as some of the cards I mag up. I mean, that's a cool freaking card. And I like the parallel. I've never pulled a primary colors out of 25 out of elite. I've opened 4 or 5 cases. I've never pulled one out of 25. That's a cool card. Brandon says, I'll do it. See, listen, man, it's funny. I knew I could, listen, B, the only reason I made that offer is I knew Brad would stand his ground. I would have never said that had I thought for a second that Brad is a man of character, and he says, if he says, I won't say pal, he won't say pal. But I thought I'd give it a try. If he did, I'd have sent it to him. I would have sent him some sushis and sashimis, too. Right, Kelly? Roquan Smith. Drew Brees and Adam Thielen to $2.99. Guys, I am going to put some stuff up after this. I know it's late. We'll go till we stop filling. Oh, wow. I almost said it. Tony Romo, player worn, going out to them boys. Dan Morris. Nothing like some good. How about fishing in Quebec? Great fishing in Quebec. I love fishing in Quebec. T.Y. Hilton. Dan Bailey. Dude, other people are like, the hell's wrong with this group? I was recommended to this group. They said it was a cool group. What? Who in their right mind would ever hang out with this group of lunatics? It's probably true. LaShawn McCoy. It is bad. We're bad. Dante Jackson, rookie for the Panthers. You don't get Jack for Bazinga. What are you, Sheldon? We were recommended here. Someone told us to go break here. What's wrong with those guys? There's something wrong with those people. OBJ out of $2.99. We're going to break 2014 divisions next. Just because of that card right there. Someone asked last night. Anybody want 2014? It's coming up. Divisions, 4 hits. 2014. Totally certified. I had a great conversation. Oh, who's got the Cowboys? Them boys. Michael Gallup. Mike White. Dual auto. Boom. Kelly, can I borrow your drop real quick? Let me get him a little cowboy. That's what we're talking about, baby. Let me go get... I actually have 35 points I need to use. Or pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Is that the sound you made, Scott? Did I nail it? Pew, pew, pew. Bicycle. Bicycle. So, my cousin Brad, I have some cards of his. I haven't seen him in months. He used to break with us a lot. And, so he's been working on getting us a theme song around. Scott, I nailed it, didn't I? Pew, pew, pew. But today, well, I gotta see the text I sent him. What song was it? Here it is. Yeah, all right. I have our next break song lined up. And it may be, honestly, may be our like theme song. Oh, there's a Mahomesies. Let's keep that. He stopped. I did say 2014 divisions. Is that good? Do you like that idea, Brandon? I just ordered a case of 2015. I'm so excited about. All right. Let's do some Optic. Who likes Optic, everybody? My whole system's messed up here. Here we go. The Cheers song? I don't know that I know that. What's the Cheers song? Let me see if there's like a Cheers theme song. You mean like the Cheers theme song? I like know it because I've watched the show before. It's not on here. The Cheers theme? Why not the Dallas theme song? What's Cheers? Hold on. Let me look it up. Give me a second here. I gotta hear it now because it's gonna freaking bug the heck out of me if I don't find it. And then I'm gonna play for you the song. See, I'm like conscientious about playing like a whole song because if YouTube cuts me out. Oh, this? Why is this?
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
This?
All those nights when you've got no lights.
I gotta cut it off because I'll. Is that what you guys wanted? Everybody knows your name. Yeah. So when we went to Boston, speaking of Boston, out of 50, Kurt Benkert. Why is that Dallas, though? It represents community. Are you saying for our theme song? All right. So listen, let me tell you, like. All right. I get it, Kelly. Is it break? It did. So my cousin is a solid like, the kid can flow. Hey, another Tom Brady. So I thought it would be cool to make our own little drop. But you want to. Now you got my mind. So like, this is the stuff I think about in my limited free time. Like, I think about you guys in the shower, and I'm like, what could I do to make this group cooler? I'm not kidding. Like, and all jokes aside, any moment I had to think, I'm like, man, what can we do to make this group better? Like, what can I do more? And, you know, anytime I make a mistake, like if I'm late, I'm like, all right, what can I give them? Because I've been in break groups. I broke with, again, I'll always go back to it. I broke with over 50, and I never, ever, ever once, and I broke with some multiple times, felt like a part of it. And I was like, this has got to end. That card always gets me. It looks like such a 3D card. It's like the limited Kelvin Benjamin card. Yo, who's the Jets owner? Hans, can I have this card? Let me know. I want to get this card, and I want to get the Kelvin Benjamin limited card. There are just certain cards that when I break, and I break over and over again, no matter what, they grab my eye. So Hans, if you're in here, man, let me get that card. And let me get your number. I can have this, Hans? For real? Dude, for real? Like, all right, I am going to take it. I don't ever ask for cards, you know that. But I want that card. There are just certain cards that are like, I'm going to put, the rings dazzled him? What is it about that card? You guys see what I'm saying, right? Like, it does pop out a little bit. Everything else is kind of a little bit, like, look at the cards next to it, right? I don't know if it's the angle of the camera or what, but I've said it about that card before. And if you look at the Kelvin Benjamin limited card, it does the same thing. And I told my dad, thank you, Hans. I appreciate that, man. I told my dad the same thing about the Kelvin Benjamin limited card. I was like, why is this card? He's like, yeah, I see what you're saying. He couldn't get over how much he hates Kelvin Benjamin, pretty much, which I agree with him. Out of $2.99, V to V. But I want to do a little binder of like my favorite break cards and not hits. Like just like there's certain inserts or certain cards I always notice. Cameron Wake out of $2.99, blue. Jester Way, silver, and a John Kelly. Silver Jester Way for the Texans. All right, are you guys... Hey, someone asked about 2014 divisions. Are you guys down for that? So, here's the thing, guys. Always, as we move into 2019, obviously we're all aware the rookie class isn't going to be as great as it was this year, but I'm really trying to find ways to make dude, I would never touch Brady. You guys could never ever, dude, if it were me and Brady and like who could I compare to? Like I don't know, man. Kyle Luletta. I would hang out with Kyle Luletta before I would hang out with Brady. Screw Brady. And sorry, Patriots fans. I don't care. I don't want to talk to Brady. He'd ditch me in a second, man. He'd be like, oh, look, here's a cool volleyball to hang out with. I'll hang out with this volleyball and draw a face on it. I'd be like, whatever, Brady. I'm going to stick your... I can't even go on. I hate Brady. Let's leave it at that. I don't like the man. Although, I will say this. That Saquon Barkley, that Brady's interview where he's like going nuts and he's like, everyone hated us and now we're here. We're still here. We're still here. I'm still... No, for real though. He went nuts, man. I knew there was something up with that card. Wilson, yeah, Wilson. He'd be like, I'll hang out with Wilson instead of you. Scott, did you see the picture I did for my dad? You guys want to see this? So my dad, avid. My dad made me be a Bills fan, right? My dad's like the reason I'm a Bills fan. I mean, the guy was born and raised us as Bills fans, and we watched Bills games, and we went to Bills games, and we played Tecmo Bowl, and we had to be the Bills unless my dad played because he was the Bills. And then we fought over the Bills whenever we played, right? And then I grow up, and my dad's like, loves Manning. And I love Manning because, like, Manning's the man, dude. I mean, I loved always, like, Flutie. Doug Flutie is my favorite quarterback because he reminded me. I watched my dad play, like, flag football leagues and stuff. There's Robbie Anderson. See, this card doesn't pop like that. Tell me I'm nuts. I don't care. You have to be in person to see it. It's super embossed, this base card. But then I grew up and my dad's like, I love Tom Brady. I was like, what? No. It's not the same card. Dude, I don't care. Are we going to get a hot pack? We always pull the hot pack in this. So, I hate Brady and my dad loves him and I refuse to hop on this bandwagon with my dad being like Brady. So, my dad gets me, I'm like, Dad, you said Peyton was the best quarterback ever. He's like, yeah, Brady's much better. And he goes, no, Brady's much better than Peyton. I'm like, not a chance. Peyton was an all-around, much more fun quarterback to watch. He's a funny guy. Brady's like, this has got to be a hot pack. Now, full transparency, I have gotten reports from other breakers asking me, hey, have you gotten an optic without hits in it? And I was like, no, why? They're like, well, we've had a couple boxes without hits. And we didn't get one without a hit because we got a redemption. Get your guesses in. I have yet to find, knock on wood, a box of optic without a hit in it. And I've gotten these messages saying, yeah, they're out there, man. I'm like, that's bullcrap. One hit per box, they can't get the hit in there. All right, get your guesses in, guys. You have to be in the break. If you're on Facebook, I can't see any comments. I'm going to try to type to see. Someone try to type on Facebook, but... All right, get your guesses in. Guys, carry on. It sucks I can't see Facebook comments, but whatever. Black Velocity. Gail Sayers. Who was that? Ricky, how do you know about Gail Sayers? You don't break with us like that. Don't be Gail Sayers me unless you're always with us. Jerk. Gail Sayers. Dickhead. We got a Black Velocity. Kalen Ballage. That's out of 25. Going to Miami Dolphins or the Tennessee Titans. Should I give it to the Titans? I hate you guys. That's the only thing about being on camera. I mean, obviously I'm a fool. I posted it, but Ricky doesn't know. Ricky, do you really know? Did you watch the video, Ricky? Be honest. All right, Kalen Ballage, Black Velocity. These are my favorite cards. Actually, Logan gave me a, or no, it was Matt Miller. Matt Miller gave me a fantastic deal on a Edmonds card for the Bills. Man, it's one of those things. It's been a day, dude. You weren't in the break though, were you, Ricky? Were you in the break last night? Oh, you were. You had the Lions last night. I'm sorry, Ricky. I apologize. I'm sorry, Ricky. That was rude of me. Where's my I'm sorry drop? I owe you an apology, Ricky. Ricky was actually in the break and had to watch me make a fool of myself. He paid money to open the lines and let me make a fool of myself. Sorry, Ricky. I need to be better than that. Well, welcome back tonight, Ricky.
Welcome back.
I can't believe you came back after that. You watched me completely mutilate a break last night because that was pure mutilation. I forgot an entire box of cards. And Ricky came back tonight for more. He came back for more of it. Oh! I haven't opened Origins in a while. But if I remember Origins like I think I do, that's a fat pack. That's a good thing, man. We could have a good card in here. Get ready.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
It's a book card. It's going to be a book card. I told you, man. I was so excited. Oh, it is. Oh, it is a book card. He says, I bet it's a Broncos. All right. Let's start it out with a little Jordy Nelson action. I bet it's a Gale Sayers Titans rookie. Drew Brees. To be fair, we pulled a Barry Sanders last night, too. Drew Brees. This is a Kelvin Benjamin out of 99. Cam Newton out of 299. Cam Newton. Honest to God, guys, I'm out of sleeves, but we're going to go through the box first. Man, even this for the Bengals. Mark Walton out of 49 going to the Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be Brandon Bourne. Brandon, I know you don't got the Ravens, but I got to play your drop because it's been a while.
And it's the fact I keep forgetting my arm reach. I charm freaks and bomb geeks from here to Palm Beach. I'm putting rappers in the real champ because the villain you still fear. Cause I be hanging in Harlem and shit is for real here. If you battle well, you pick the wrong head. I smash mics like cornbread. You can't kill me, I was born dead.
E for the Indianapolis Colts. 2 of 5. Kalen Naselrod. Let me go get a booklet, mag case anyhow, but dude. Kayla Naselrod, 2 of 5. Darius Fontaine. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting these mag cases just in case. Alright, I have a top loader and a mag case just in case. Two of 5 is getting mag cased. Reese Fontaine, 2 of 5. Oh, don't think like that, B. All right. So far, we've given out no credit for guesses. So why don't we see if we can nail it? Let's go. Get your guesses in. Once I see the first guess come in, I still can't see any comment. It can't just be Bears. You got to at least name one player. Ooh. Oh, we pulled out of 5 of this too. 4 out of 10. Josh Rosen, Christian Kirk, going out to KB Kelly Boyer. Boom. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah.
Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, jump up. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. He's on fire. Oh. Oh. Check it out.
That's disgusting. And here's the great thing about that card right there is that the Cardinals have been sitting. You guys heard the news, right? There is a slight chance Josh Rosen is going to New England. Please tell me you're aware of this. You've heard of this. There is a mild chance for Dalvin that Josh Rosen is going to New England. So I apparently this is and I don't want to butcher the news, but Chris Vogt had shared with me on the phone tonight that apparently is that what I gotta make sure I heard this correctly. Kelly, I'm gonna get this the sleeves in there a little better, but I wanted to protect it for now. That's insane. Let me get this. I want to fix this up right now. It's hard because the booklet bends. There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't like to mess around with that stuff. I really do get serious when it comes to taking care of cards. Well, the Arizona head coach now had said in the past that he really, really liked what's his name, and if he ever went into the draft, they would do anything they could to get him, blah, blah, blah. And then he went into the draft, like they didn't think he was going to go into the draft. Then he did, and it apparently became an issue. Because now it's like, you said that you were going after him, and I think Cards fans are kind of holding him to this idea that he was going after Murray or whatever, and he is kind of being held out, and I think New England's trying to capitalize on it by going after Rosen. I think they see the opportunity to fine-tune a guy like that, not drafting him, maybe not overpaying for him. That's a cool card. Well, and if the card, listen, here's the thing. If the Cards can flip Rosen for a second round and like a late round, use the second round to get AB and pull in a young dude, you know, get like, they got an early pick in the first round and get the guy they want. I mean, pieces align like that, right? We're going to save plates and patches for last. Let's do some absolute. All right, Kelly.
What's up, Doc?
That was a heck of a box of Origins. That's what I love about, like, I sent this box to Kelly. I was like, you think we can do this? He's like, you're good, man. Like, I always overanalyze. I've been told this by tons of people. I overanalyze everything. I'm like, I just don't want it to, like, not be hot. Like, I don't want to not pull people hits. Honest to God, guys, I care. Like, you don't know how much I care about. When we don't pull stuff and breaks, I'll never forget my dad saw. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "That was just a bad break, man." And people are like, "You don't pack them." I'm like, "I know, man. It was just, I don't know. I can't turn it off. It's never gonna turn off. I've accepted the fact that I'm sad when I don't pull heat. I think that's what I love about it. I live on highs and lows, man. Woo! I see a Baker. I'm Rick James. Who's got Cleveland? Jalen Ramsey. Biscuit. Stafford out of 65, and I saw it, and I called it, and there he is. Mr. Baker Mayfield. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that would say Rosen is kind of a cross your fingers kind of style. Chris is long in bed. He messaged me. He even wrote before he goes, Mike's on his way home, because I said, dude, I'm like so close. And he says, I got to go to bed. I felt bad, but he was understanding. He's a good dude. Yeah, man, the house had to get done. We have a showing tomorrow at noon. We have to be up at 8 in the morning to, we didn't get to clean up. My wife was there. She's like, she did the whole upstairs. She's like, can I do it downstairs? We had to replace ceiling tiles because of all the water damage. It wasn't really water damage, but water had affected some parts of the house. But for those of you playing up late, we're going to post something. I'm up. I'm going to clean up when I post it. Doug Baldwin. Tannehill. Russell Wilson. Geronimo Allison. Dude, I'm telling you, I was a huge fan of his. He got hurt. Do not count him out as a receiver in the NFL. And, man, look at these nasty patches. Out of 75, Marquise Lee with a little Jaguar patch there. 3-color, 2-color football. Out of 75, going out to the Jags, Joshua Long. Nice stuff tonight. This is a good break. 2 good breaks today. And then yesterday with the I'm going to have to do a little weekend recap. And then tomorrow we have the Barkley jersey we're giving away. Can you believe it? Yeah, but are the patches like that? Marvin Jones, Josh Norman. There's a Julio out of 100. How about a Khalil Mack out of 199 going to the Raiders? That's going to be Oakland, the Steve Connor. Steve Connor just said, came in, hey, here late, any Raiders? There you go, buddy, just in time. Kelly's even saying no Raiders yet. You haven't seen it yet. Connor, that is an entrance, man. He says, any Raiders? Oh, here I am. Here I am. Hey, everyone's always saying all these Broncos hits. It took a while, but how about a DeMarcus Walker? There we go. You got a Raiders hit just in time. Broncos going out too. Jason Siegel. This is a beautiful break. And I don't always say that. Oftentimes I'm like, man, it could have been better. But this is a nice break. Earlier, we opened a box of playoff. Are we getting... Oh, I don't want to say it. B, I'm not saying it. Brandon, I learned my lesson. Panini, I'm never getting cocky again. I got arrogant one time, and I started counting our 101s in a row. And we'll be at like 5 in 4 days. I got a little swag about it. I got very humbled by Panini when they gave me garbage for 4 weeks. I won't do it again, Panini. I'm sorry. That was a mistake, and I will never... Did you say steak? I could eat a steak. Austin Hooper out of 99. I know, Brandon. I did it. I said, shh. I stopped it. I apologized, Brandon. I did. Kelsey out of 50. I know. I learned my lesson. Listen, we're all entitled to mistakes. And we all deserve to be humbled in our time. And sometimes it takes a good humbling, Brandon, to put us back in our place. I was humbled. $37 out of 85. Dougie Fresh, Rashad Penny, 1-2-3 color, 1-2 color. Trail blue down there, not much. Out of 85, going to Jamar Evans for the Seahawks.
Touchdown Seahawks!
I didn't look. I was trying to see if it was a patch card or an autograph. I couldn't remember. Because I like to do the plate then, or the patch and the plate then the auto. Von Miller for the Denver Broncos. You know I hate, that's a yellow plate. Kelly, you know I hate knowing what cards. I can't get excited and look. You know I told you this before. I was never one to look at my Christmas presents. It takes the surprise out of it. Yuck. Out of 35. I mean, yuck in a good way. Except for these patches are bland. Deshaun Hamilton. I like low print, but man, it wasn't as excited as I thought. I turned it around and saw green and an auto. Wish it would have been a little nicer, but hey, Denver Broncos. Jason, you get a nice card. Why are those white patches on 35? I'm gonna call Panini tomorrow and ask him. I'm not going to. But I'd like to know. Panini, you put these nice patches. Look at this patch. Out of 85. All right, let me show you this patch. This right here, out of 75. Look at those nasty patches. Out of 35. I'm baffled. And I'm all right with it if it's game used. It's player worn. All right. We have a lot to do yet. The break is not over. Because Sexton doesn't care. I got a card tonight, guys. Did you see my awesome 3D Robbie Anderson? Thank you, Hans. All right, so I got work to do here. First of all, recap. Step 1. The goal is to get a break up by 1 o'clock. So, lots of short print, numbered cards, cool stuff to look at. Rated rookies, prisms, parallels, yada, yada, yada. Then, more of this stuff. Short prints. Kelsey, Sutton and Robbie Anderson bronze. Barkley rookies. Darnold rookies. A Brady insert. Oh, that's a 1 of 10 Russell Wilson. Out of 49, Tremaine Edmonds. This is a Mahomes rookie. I know the Raiders are going to go from like being $14 a team to $80 a team. That's what's going to happen in cards. You watch. 1 of 10, Russell Wilson. Out of 25, this is a 22 out of 25, Tom Brady. Yes, I mag cased it because his cards are that nice right now. Von Miller, 1 of 1 plate for the Broncos out of 85, Seattle Seahawks. DeMarcus Walker for the Broncos. Khalil Mack for the Raiders. Geronimo Allison, one of my favorite. Read his old tweets. Seriously, tonight, right before you go to bed, look up Geronimo Allison tweets. And then message me and be like, dude, what's wrong with that guy? But I like him. I think he's got potential. Just seriously, go look at his old tweets. Marquise Lee, 4 color, 2 color in a football. Deshaun Hamilton out of 35. Baker Mayfield out of 399. Bonnie McMurray. Mark Walton out of 49. We got a Kalen Ballage Black Velocity. Michael Gallup, Mike White. Dual auto for the Cowboys. Tony Romo. Marquez Valdez-Scantling out of 49 for the Packers. Out of 99, Jadeveon Clowney and a Tre'Davious White to go with that Edmonds. Then we got a Darius Fontaine, 1 of 5. 2 of 5, sorry. 2 of 5. Darius Star Fontaine. And boom! To the man, Kelly. Out of 10. 4 out of 10. Kirk and Rosen. It's a beautiful. We got work to do. I already gave you the extra box. I promised you 5 hits. And 2 $5 credits. I did not say hitless. Did I say hitless in the description? Let me check something. Oh, 3 $5 hitless credits. So I have to go through that and do that. All right, I got 28 hits here. Some are mag cases, some aren't. We're going to mix them up. Now, there is a 1 of 1 in there. Everything's a hit, though. Everything's a hit. The only thing that's not autographed is the 1 of 1s. But I have to go back through real quick and check our hits, because I promised 3 $5 hit list credits. And then I also, what I'm going to do is when I random off these pools, the bottom 2 people or 3 people are going to be the 2 people are going to be additional credits. So we have a Colts. So I know what I promise I know what I'm saying here. I know it doesn't make sense to you right now. All right, the Colts got a hit. The Bills got a hit. Texans got a hit. I'm like I got to be in the zone for a minute, guys. The Green Bay Packers got a hit. Dallas Cowboys with a hit. It's a good break. Cowboys with a hit. Miami Dolphins with a hit. It's well spread out. Nice hits. I really enjoyed that break. That was a fun break. Thank you guys for filling that. Cincinnati Bengals. Cleveland Browns with a hit. Sean Hamilton. Denver Broncos with a hit. Man, I'll tell you what, for the price of this break, a lot of teams made out pretty well, I think. Green Bay Packers with a hit. Already got one. Oakland Raiders with a hit. A lot of good hits. Denver Broncos already hit. Seattle Seahawks with a hit. I may have to repeat that break. I don't count 1 of 1s as a hit. Actually, they do count as a hit in plates and patches. Von Miller with a hit. The Broncos, doesn't matter, they already hit. That does not count as a hit. Tom Brady and Russell Wilson, not hits. And then the Arizona Cardinals with a hit. All right, so the teams that did not hit. Are the Falcons, Ravens, Panthers, Bears. All right, guys. We're going to pull for the 3 $5 hitless credits. Min roll 5. Oh, sorry. Let me bring you over. I already started, but that's all right. Final round. Saints, Eagles, Redskins. That's going to go to Jeff, Sean Z, and Rain Finley. Get $5 credits. All right. Now, five stack pulls, and then I also offered 2 $5. I'm gonna offer 2 additional $5 credits for my delay tonight. Sorry, I was reading through messages, guys. So I'm gonna take everyone in here. Top 5 get a pool. Top 5 get pool. 6 and 7 get $5 credits. Now, if you're here tonight, you'll get your pool tonight. If not, you'll get it tomorrow. Minimum roll of 5. That does not count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final round. Joseph, Josh, Jason, and Kelly will get a pool. And then Corey Kelly and Daniel Costello get a $5 credit. So let me write this down. Joseph Judge. Joseph, are you in here? Josh Long. Jason Siegel gets 2 pools. And got a hit. And then Kelly Boyer gets a pool. And then $5 credits go to Corey Kelly and Daniel Costello. JJ, you're in here? All right, pick a number, JJ. See, you don't go hitless. Not here, you don't. Or at least you have a good chance not to. You're no longer... Your skunk came in handy. So, here's your stack. You got a pull. I think there's 20-something. Let me count. Unless you want a number like way low. 1, 2. $13. All right, here we go. And then Josh Long, are you in here? And Josh, if you're over on Facebook, if you could just go ahead and message me, it might be easier. All right, 13. Here we go. 1, Herman Moore on-card auto. 2, Marvin Jones auto. 3, Chris Carson. 4, Jake Butt. 5, Derek Rivers. 6, DJ Chark. 7, D.D. Westbrook. 8, Matt Castle. 9, Mark Andrews. 10, Chris Moore. 11, Dylan Cantrell. 12, Dylan Cantrell. 13. How about a Royce Freeman triple patch auto going out to you, JJ? Hey, JJ. Joseph Judge. There you go. Let me get you packed up here, Joseph. There you are, Joseph Judge. Josh or Jason or Kelly, are you in here? JJ, did you pay friends or goods? If you paid goods, I have it. If you paid friends, yeah, message me. But if you paid goods, I'll have your address. Kelly, I don't think Jason or Josh are in here. So go ahead and pick your number, Kelly. All right, yeah, JJ, if you did, go ahead and message me your address, man. That'd be awesome, dude. Thank you. Now, I won't ship probably for like 3 or 4 days now because I just shipped yesterday and I'm shipping a little bit tomorrow. This won't be sorted. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. It's probably about Wednesday or Thursday that I'll do my next ship. I hope that's all right. If you need anything right away, let me know. I always ship something. So that's just how we operate here. But if you ever need something, if you get a hit or need it right away to sell it, I can even ship it to the person for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My man, Will Fuller, Kelly. Will Fuller. Patch. Kelly, if you want one of those Lions autos, you let me know, buddy. I still don't know if you're a Lions fan or just an OU fan, but thank you, JJ. I appreciate that, man. All right, guys, I'm going to have to let Josh Long and Jason Siegel, if you watch the recap, make sure you let me know. But I will message you as well. That's supposed to be Chris Carson. Message me, Kelly. I'll hook you up. Just message me in a minute, but I'll switch it out. All right, guys. I don't see any messages from them. Let me see. Joseph, I just got your address. All right, I'm going to put Panini 1 up now. So if it fills, we'll break it soon. I'm going to get cleaned up here. All right, peace.